I'm sure they got a big chance to win it. They were close to win the European lately, and I think they are one of the big favorites to do it. They have a very good. They have a lot of good football players, so maybe it's time to win it this time.
And do you see any changes in how the players are? You know, what do you think the nerves are in the camp this time around?
No, I think England maybe will try a lot of new players, some of the new players, and some of the old, like Walker. I don't think he's picked for the squad neither. But I mean, there are two friendly games now, and maybe it's the last time for the manager to see some new faces. Further close to the World Cup, it's difficult to test new players.
Yeah, it's a good point, Sven. I mean, in your opinion, some of those new faces, just to mention, Crystal Palace's Mark Gay is in there, Terry Mitchell as well, Southampton's Kyle Walker-Peters. But when you are so close to a tournament like this, is it difficult for these sort of new players to force their way into the squad?
Yeah, of course it is, because the competition is so big. England has the good keepers, defenders, midfielders and strikers. So it's not easy to come into that. But I think the manager will give them the chance in these two friendly games now. And I think that's good. That's very good.
When you look at Arsenal goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale's form, I mean, he's in great form at the moment, isn't he? Obviously, he's going to miss these internationals through injury. But do you think he has a chance of pipping Jordan Pickford to the post before the World Cup? What's your view on that?
Well, when you take the decision to change a goalkeeper, that's a big decision, very big, because the goalkeepers, they need the confidence from the manager. And if you start to change and maybe change back and things like that, my opinion is that the goalkeepers losing the confidence, and it's a big step to change a goalkeeper, very big. It's bigger than to change a defender or a midfielder or whatever it is.
And you mentioned, you know, Kyle Walker, but there's others, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, haven't made this squad. They'll be desperate to work their way back in. What do they need to do to get themselves back into Southgate's thinking?
Well, the only thing is to play good football every weekend, and also during some of the players playing the European Cups now as well. So the only thing you can do is to convince the manager that you belong to the squad going to the World Cup.
It's Switzerland, of course, tomorrow, then Ivory Coast next week. Do you think there's anything in particular that Gareth Southgate's going to be looking for from these games?
I'm sure that he will be looking at some of the new players, and I'm sure that he wants to test the formation, the organization in the team, and he wants to see his players playing good football and doing a good result, of course. But the result is not that important. Well, I always said the friendly games the result is not the most important. The most important is that you can see new players and that the team is playing good football.